Hello and welcome, aspiring programmers. Today we embark on an exciting journey into the world of Python programming. Whether you are a curious school student or a motivated adult in the process of career change, this video is your gateway to unlocking the magic of coding. But first, let's address the big question. What exactly is Python? Python isn't just any programming language. It is a versatile powerhouse that fuels innovation across industries worldwide. Known for its simplicity and readability, Python has become the go-to language for beginners and seasoned developers alike. From web development to data science, from artificial intelligence to automation, Python's applications are virtually limitless. Its rich ecosystem of libraries and frameworks empowers developers to turn ideas into reality with remarkable ease. In today's digital age, Python isn't just important, it's essential. Whether you aspire to build groundbreaking applications, analyze vast data sets, or automate mundane tasks, proficiency in Python opens doors to endless opportunities in the tech industry and beyond. So, why wait? Let's dive into the fundamentals of Python programming and lay the foundation for your coding journey. Now I'm starting with the Python first lesson for beginners. And since this is for beginners, I'll show you how to install the Python IDE, Integrated Development Environment. There are a number of IDEs, and you have a choice what you want to use, depending on your preference. I'm actually going to use in here Jupyter Lab, which is similar to Jupyter Notebook. But if you'd like to start quickly and test whether you enjoy Python or not, you can actually start with this one. In here, you can click this and you can say click on Start New Notebook. And you will have an environment which is similar to an environment that I'm working at. While it's loading, we can discuss other things here. So that's one thing. REPL IT is another one. Those two are easy. There's this Python, downloading Python, this is another option, but I don't think it's a good idea now. It's for people who are going to work on a command line. Yeah, Jupyter Notebook is possible as well, but yes, it takes longer than Google Colab. Here it is. You will need to actually download this Anaconda distribution and then install it. After installing, then you open Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab. The Google Colab here is ready, and you can have a choice to do single quotation or double quotation. So Google Colab is ready here. And going back to Jupyter Notebook, I can start the first lesson, and it works the same way with the Colab. The rest of it, you may not need it, but you can experiment with it. So I'm planning to cover these topics slowly in easy steps for beginners. So moving forward, let's have a look at print statement. Print statement is when you want to print something out. So you can either print a text or number. If you're printing a number, just type the number there and it's printed. And if you want to print text, you need to use single quotation mark or double quotation marks. So either single, for example, you could say it's the first statement ever in every programming language, hello world. Or if you want a double quotation mark, you can also do that. And another topic we need to understand here is variables. Variables are containers for storing data. You can store text or numbers. For example, here I'm going to store the name Mike in a variable name, or you can save also the age. As you can see, numbers do not require quotation as text needed. So I saved those two values in those variables. So if I print the name, I can print Mike. And if I print name and age, separating them with a comma, they are both printed there. And if I want to change the age, I can change it by just assigning it again. So this is called assigning. So if I assign it as 40, now if I print age, it is going to be 40. And so when you assign, it cancels the previous one. And how do you name a variable? These are the rules. These are the rules for naming variables. So usually they should be descriptive for the purpose, and also it should start with a letter or underscore. It cannot start with a number, and also it should contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. And yes, they are case sensitive. And also we shouldn't use any of Python keyword list. This is some of the words in the Python keyword list. So let's try. Let's try to break these rules. Let me start with the number then. I'm going to assign this. See what happens. Say invalid decimal literal. How about if I use one of the Python keywords like as? It says invalid syntax. Whenever you make a mistake in Python, it tells you. Sometimes it gives you an idea what kind of mistake you made, and sometimes it's not very clear. For example, here invalid syntax. I can try another one. There's invalid syntax. So also we shouldn't put space. For example, you cannot do first name. It's invalid, but instead we can use underscore. Yes, so here let's discuss a bit of Python operators for arithmetic. So if you want to add numbers, you use plus. And if you add minus, you can use minus. And for multiplication, you can use a star. And for division, we use slash forward slash. And for flow division, double slash, it means flow division. That means if your answer has a decimal, it will be removed. So 10 divided by 3 is equal to 3.33, and the decimal is removed. There's something else called modulus. That means it will only give you the remainder. So 10 divided by 3, it should give you the remainder, which is 1. If you divide 10 by 3, so that's 3, and then there's 1 remaining. So 3 times 3 is 9, and then plus 1 is 10. So modulus is what it is. If a number is not divisible by anything, it will be giving you some sort of number remainder. But if it's divisible, it will give you a 0. So 10 divided by 5 is 0. Okay. For powers, we use double stars. So 5 to the power of 2 is 25, and let's say 6 to the power of 2 is 36. And that's it for this lesson. We've covered We've covered print statement, variables, and the rules for variable names, and also some operators for arithmetic. And that's it for today until the next lesson, whereby we will learn about data types.